Welcome back to Half Moon's Pick. Week 14 is here, 13 is in the books, and hey, you know, there's only like 5 weeks of football left of the regular season. Week 18 is the last week. So quick, this is the last week of the byes. We got the Indianapolis Colts, Miami, New England, and Philadelphia on a bye this week. After this, no more byes. Got 14 games on the deck. Every game this week, might be a little screwy, every game this week is a non-conference game. AFC versus the NFC. There are a handful of divisional games. Other than that, AFC, NFC. So a lot of teams usually look by these AFC, NFC teams because they don't really matter as far as divisional. But some teams do need the win in order to catch up in the division. It all depends. A lot of scenarios involved. But just take it one game at a time. Last week, Week 13 winner was Cutie Pie, 141. He came 11-3 with 90 points. And he's 4th place overall in the whole standings. Congratulations to you. Overall leaderboard and ATS winner is still Moby Polito. He's still in the lead, 109 by 83, 903 total points. As for me, I went 8-6 with 70 points. I'm 15th place last week. Overall, I'm 91-101, 747 points. In 30th place, so I'm in top 30. Last week I went 2-2 my best bets. It's kind of tough last week. A lot of the divisional games covered with the high spreads. Usually they're close, and there was a lot of close ones, but man, like Atlanta and Denver. And I went 1-2 in my under and over, so I'll go over that later. But I did hit my 3-team teaser, and I actually made more money on my teasers this week because of those high point spreads. Same thing this week, I'll go over those as well. So that's all I got to say for the week. There's a lot of stuff to mention, so it might be, I hope not to go too long in this video on certain games, but let's just get on with the picks. Our first game, we got the Thursday night football. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings are a 3-point home favorite. Pittsburgh 6-5-1, 2-3 on the road, 5-2 ATS is a dog, 3-2 ATS is a road dog. They are 2-1-1 versus the NFC. This is like I said, non-conference game. Minnesota 5-7, 3-2 at home, 1-4 ATS is a favorite, 0-2 ATS favorite is at home. And 1-3 versus the AFC. The stats tell me to pick, Pittsburgh, but I know how bad Pittsburgh is, and all the teams they play in the division are bad. Cleveland's bad, Baltimore's not doing so great. I think the Bengals are probably will take that division. That's what I'm thinking. Pittsburgh won last 4 of their 5 meetings, but the last meeting in Minnesota did win 34-27, high scoring game. Minnesota is without Dalvin Cook and Adam Thielen. I'm not really sold on Pittsburgh, until they show me they're playing spectacular. They're staying in the game with some lower games they're playing. Like the last 5 games, they tied with Detroit. They lost to the Chargers, lost to Cincinnati. They barely beat Baltimore. It's not showing me a lot. To me, Minnesota's a better team. They're at home. It's only a 3-point spread. Do up, do down. Since Minnesota lost last week against Detroit, I got humiliated. I think they're going to come back strong. So give me Minnesota -3. Next, we got the Baltimore Ravens traveling the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns are a 2.5-point favorite. Cleveland off a bye. We got the new Browns versus the old Browns, I like to say. Baltimore 8-4, 3-3 on the road, 2-2 ATS is a dog, and 1-0 ATS is a road dog. You got the Cleveland Browns 6-6 record, 4-2 at home, 2-4 ATS is a favorite, and 2-4 ATS is a home favorite. Not good at that. You know, basically, this Baltimore is on back-to-back road games, and this is a divisional matchup. I like Baltimore's run offense better than Cleveland. I believe both quarterbacks are pretty much in a slump. This is going to be a low game. You know, it's under 2.5 points, probably maybe 3 by game day. So give me Baltimore minus 2.5. Next, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans are a 9-point home favorite. Jacksonville 2-10, horrible. 0-5 on the road. 4-7 ATS is a dog. 2-2 ATS is a road dog. Tennessee 8-4, 4-2 at home. 2-4 ATS is a favorite, and 1-3 is ATS is a home favorite. Jacksonville playing too awful for anybody to pick. It's unbelievable. They only scored 7 points last week. Tennessee is off a loss and off of a bye. They need a good team to get back on like the Rams did last week. Just wailed on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The divisional matchup, in week 5, Tennessee did wallop on them 37-19. So give me Tennessee minus 9. Next, we got the Las Vegas Raiders traveling to the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs are a 9.5-point home favorite. Las Vegas 6-6 record, 3-2 on the road, 4-3 ATS as a dog, 3-1 as a road dog. Pretty good record there. Kansas City 8-4, 5-2 at home, 5-7 ATS as a favorite, and 2-5 ATS as a home favorite. 9.5 points, divisional game. Last year, the Las Vegas Raiders did go into Kansas City and win 40-32. Raiders are second in passing and offense. Kansas City is 24th pass ranking defense. I think it's going to be a closer game than you think. So give me the Las Vegas Raiders plus 9.5. Next, we got another non-conference game. We got the New Orleans Saints traveling to the New York Jets. The New York Jets are a 5.5-point home dog. New Orleans 5-7 record, 3-3 on the road, 1-4 ATS is a favorite, 1-2 ATS is a road favorite. Jets, not much more better. It's 3-9 record with a 2-4 home record, 3-9 ATS is a dog, and 2-4 as a home dog. Last meeting in New York, the Jets did win 26-20. Zach Wilson played, I thought, better last week. He had 226 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interceptions at 83.9 passer rating. To me, nothing on the Saints impressed me last week, so give me the New York Jets plus 5.5. Next, we got the Dallas Cowboys traveling to the Washington Redskins. The Dallas Cowboys are a 4-point road favorite. Dallas Cowboys 8-4 record with a 4-2 road record. 6-2 ATS is a favorite. 2-0 ATS is a road favorite. Washington 6-6, 3-3 at home, 4-5 ATS is a dog, and 2-2 is a home dog. This is a divisional game. Dallas on back-to-back road games. Last year, Washington did sweep Dallas last year. Washington is on a 4-game win streak. The teams they beat in the last 4 weeks, in the last month, I should say, is the Buccaneers, Carolina, Seattle, and Las Vegas. Not too shabby. Both teams undefeated in their division. Dallas, they lost to Kansas City and the Vegas Raiders. And they did win last week against New Orleans. Like I said, New Orleans not that great of a team, not that big of a deal. I'm going with the hot hand here. I'm getting the home team, divisional game. I'm getting points. So give me Washington plus 4. Next, we got the Atlanta Falcons traveling to the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers are a 3-point home favorite. Both teams 5-7. Atlanta 4-2 on the road. 2-5 ATS is a dog. 2-2 ATS is a road dog. Carolina 2-4 at home. 2-4 ATS is a favorite. 1-4 ATS is a home favorite. Nothing thrown out at me. Both these teams are pretty much in the same division, the same record. Carolina on the bye fired their offensive coordinator, Joe Brady. Jeff Nixon will be taking over as the offensive coordinator. McCaffrey's out probably for the rest of the season. Cam Newton will be probably at quarterback. He's not, I was voting for Cam Newton this season to come back and look good, but he has not been looking good. Can he do it against Atlanta? Maybe. Atlanta's defense not that great. Last year, the Atlanta Falcons did win in Carolina, 25-17. And Atlanta this year beats up on teams with a losing record and loses horribly to teams with a winning record. So give me Atlanta plus 3. Next, we got the Seattle Seahawks traveling to Houston Texans. Houston Texans are a 7.5-point home dog. Now, someone mentioned last week that, there's death taxes and half moon picking the Houston Texans. Yeah, I get it. I did pick them last week, and they got blanked. Usually teams that get blanked usually do better the following week. I know. Nobody Seattle played better last week. I think, 49ers laid an egg. But Seattle did look better. Houston did look horrible. Houston, here we got Seattle, 4-8 record, 2-4 on the road, 2-4 ATS as a favorite, 1-2 ATS as a road favorite. Horrible stats. Houston 2-10, 1-5 at home, 5-6 as an ATS as a dog, and 3-2 ATS as a home dog. A little bit better. Russell Wilson, did have the best completion ratio last week against the 49ers. Tyrod Taylor did have the worst completion record against last week against the Colts. So do up, do down. Everything's looking good. Last meeting, Seattle won 23-20, so they only won by a field goal, and that was an overtime game. Here is 7.5 points. So God help me, I'm not putting any money on this game. Just to let you know. I'll give you the Houston Texans. Yeah, that's right. Plus 7.5. Oh, nasty. Next, we got my beloved Detroit Lions, who are on a win streak, a 1-0 win streak, I might add. Traveling to the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos are a 8-point home favorite. Detroit 1-10-1 record, 0-5-1 on the road, 8-4 ATS as a dog, and 4-2 ATS as a road dog. They've been playing their heart out, and they got their first win last week. Denver 6-6 record, 3-3 at home, 4-3 ATS as a favorite, and 2-2 as a home favorite. I think Denver's 10th ranked defense will stop Detroit's 24th ranked offense easily in my high where it's hard to play. While Denver's 24th ranked running offense will give Detroit's 29th ranked run defense a hard time easily. It's going to be a nasty, slow, painful death. Do up, do down. Nothing's telling me to pick Detroit on this. Last two meetings of these teams, Denver won by 10 points, 27-17. I think do up, do down. Denver's due for a win, so give me Denver -8. Next, we got the New York Giants traveling to the Los Angeles Chargers. Los Angeles Chargers are a 10.5-point home favorite. Giants 4-8 record, 1-5 on the road, 6-5 ATS as a dog, 3-3 ATS as a road dog. The LA Chargers are 7-5, 3-3 at home, 2-5 ATS as a favorite, and 2-4 ATS as a home favorite. Daniel Jones most likely won't be playing. Mike the Neck Glennon, I think he got concussed last week. They're bringing in Jake Fromm. I think he's from the practice squad or Buffalo practice squad, something like that. Glennon threw 187 yards last week with no TDs and 1 interception. I mean, Giants are just too banged up. You don't know who's going to play, how bad they are. I was thinking they might, cover this 10.5 points, but, I changed my mind. And that's probably a bad thing. Watch it. I'll cover a lot. But, I was thinking maybe the Giants could just run, do a Bill Belichick, just run. But then if they get behind, which they easily might, because their defense, can probably stop some of the pass, but they ain't going to stop all of it. They get too far behind, and they got Jeff Fromm throwing the ball around, and then you can see some pick sixes going on. So yeah, Chargers have won the last 4 matchups, so give me the LA Chargers -10.5. Next, we got the San Francisco 49ers traveling to the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals are a 1-point home favorite. I was a little up in the air on this. Is like I said, another non-conference game. San Francisco's back-to-back road games. San Francisco 6-6 record, 4-2 on the road, 1-1 as an ATS dog, and 0-1 as an ATS away dog. Bengals 7-5 record, 3-3 at home, 3-4 ATS as a favorite, and 1-3 ATS as a home favorite. So not good as a home favorite, but it's only 1 point. It's pretty much of a pick 'em, but you had to say who was favored. I can't make heads or tails of this. San Francisco's 3-0 against facing teams on the Eastern time zone. So they beat Detroit, they beat Philadelphia, and they beat Jacksonville. I know there's nothing, to write home about. But last meeting, Cincinnati, San Francisco did win 41-17. But Burrow, what gives me the most, it kind of put me over the edge. Burrow did injure his finger, and they kind of taped it up. They might have it on some kind of slant. I don't know how well he's going to pass that ball. Just a small edge, So I'll give you the San Francisco 49ers on the money line. Probably game of the week, we got the Buffalo Bills traveling to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a 3-point home favorite. The last matchup of these two teams in Tampa is Buffalo 30, Tampa Bay 27. So Buffalo did win this on the last matchup. It's again, non-conference game. Buffalo 7-4 record. Second place, dropped down. New England took the lead. Buffalo 4-2 on the road. 1-0 ATS is a dog. They've only been a dog once. One in covered. That was against the Kansas City game, and they did cover that ATS wise and won the game outright. Tampa Bay is 9-3 record, 5-0 at home. Have not lost a home game yet. They're 6-6. ATS is a favorite. Yes or no? They've been favored at every game they've played so far. 4-1. ATS is a home favorite. We got do up, do down again. Buffalo off a loss. Tampa Bay off a win. Buffalo on a short week though. Tampa Bay is first in passing in the NFL, and Buffalo is first in defensive pass. Last week on Monday night, you saw that Patriots game. Bill Belichick run. He threw 3 passes, only 2 of them completed. 48 run plays. Why? Because Buffalo Bills are number 1 in pass defense. He knew he wouldn't have a shot in that. As to New England, they're 11th in rushing, slightly better than Buffalo, who's at 13 in rushing. It's the only chance they had, and they won. So Bill Belichick, the mastermind. If I knew he was going to do that, I would definitely play the under on that game. But here we go. Like I said, Buffalo 13th in rushing, Tampa Bay 25th in rushing. Buffalo 8th in pass to the Bucs 20th in the pass defense. So I think they got an edge here. Plus, I'm getting 3 points. Plus, do up, do down. Plus, Buffalo needs some victories. I think they play the Patriots next week. So they're going to need a win. They won't fall too far behind in the division, or they'll be on the outside looking in. But give me the Buffalo Bills +3. Next on Sunday Night Football, we got the Chicago Bears traveling the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers are a 12.5-point home favorite. Green Bay off a win, off a bye. Chicago 4-8 record, 2-4 on the road, 2-7 ATS as a dog, 2-3 as a road dog. That's last in the NFL in stats, ATS stats. So you got Green Bay 9-3 record, 5-0 at home, 6-2 ATS as a favorite, and 4-0 ATS home favorite, best in the NFL. Here we got Green Bay is pretty much fully healthy. Here we got Aaron Rodgers screaming that he owns the Bears, and he does. He got their number. And here we got Andy Dalton on prime time. I should say it all right there. Last year, Green Bay did beat up on the Bears in Green Bay. It was 41-25. So give me the Green Bay Packers -12.5. And last but not least, we got the Monday Night Football. We got the LA Rams traveling to the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals are a 3-point home favorite. Rams 8-4, 4-2 on the road. 1-0 as a ATS dog, and has never been a road dog at all this year. Arizona Cardinals 10-2 record, 3-2 at home, 4-3 ATS as a favorite, and 2-3 ATS as a home favorite. Week 4, the Arizona Cardinals beat them 37-20. That was in LA. If Arizona can get to Stafford, put pressure on him, he's gonna collapse. That's the way to beat the Rams. Just pressure Stafford, and then that's what it's been like to the Lions too. That's the key. Arizona defense is ranked 5th and 9th in sacks. Like I said, divisional game should be close. It's only 3-point spread. Arizona's at home, so give me Arizona -3. Well, that about wraps it up for the week. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it for everybody's come by. Like I said, I should be having a voting pool here soon on how you want the format to go for next year, and I'll probably run it for a few weeks and then tally up at the end of the season and see what you guys like. my best bets for the week, I got Green Bay minus 12.5, who owns the Chicago Bears. We got the Tennessee Titans minus 9. They should weigh on Jacksonville because they seem to be the fall team of the division. And the Denver Broncos minus 8 to wallop my Detroit Lions, because I do not think the Detroit Lions will win 2 games in a row. And that's why they gave away all their players so they can get the first round of draft pick. This is going to be Detroit draft pick, yay. Jets pick Detroit again, and then Houston, and then Detroit again. That's how the draft's gonna go. That's how many picks they got, in the first couple rounds next year. So yeah, Green Bay, Tennessee, and Denver, and I got a 4-team teaser this week. You're gonna love this one. I got the LA Chargers minus 4.5, Baltimore Ravens plus 8.5, the Denver Broncos minus 2, and the Buffalo Bills plus 9.5. That seems like a solid 4-team teaser. I'm going to mix them up. 2 teams, 3 teams, 4 teams. That's how I won a lot last week in the teaser. So hopefully you hit it again. And I will see you next week. Thanks again for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace. And last but not least, on Monday Night Football, we got the LA Rams traveling to the Arizona Cardinals.